the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 6 in the GNT. But a woman jealous of another woman causes heartache and grief. Her tongue lashes out at everyone. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 6 in the KJV. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and the scourge of the tongue which communicateth with all. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Hawashi, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen. Some look like the heathen, but there's 144,000 preachers, teachers, prophets. Shalom. Hey, real quick, man, I got two clips, man. This first one right here is about the angry man. It says, Becky done got tired of y'all. Right? Meaning a Becky, so-called white woman, nickname, the world called us two. We called it so-called white woman Becky. Okay, so-called white woman. And she tired of you so-called black women. All right, and she going in. She claiming her so-called black man. Okay, which is an Israelite. All right, and hey, and the so-called black women, and y'all complain all the time that hey, we get with white women and women of the other nations. Hey, well, we just read it in Ecclesiastes 26 and 6. You jealous, and you fuss out and lash out at everybody. But guess what? You to blame for it. You jealous. All right, you jealous over another woman. Why? When all y'all do is beat us down, treat us like crap, you belittle us, you don't respect us, why should we deal with y'all? But you got Becky, a so-called white woman, which is an Edomite woman. Hey, she could be a Jake, we don't know. But they claim so-called black men. They love black men. All right? Hey, either for sex or a lot of them just genuinely wanting to be with us. They care about us. Because they know we protectors, man. Hey, they don't argue with us. They ain't fussing. They submissive. Okay? Now, I ain't saying they 100% pure. And they all righteous and nothing. No, that ain't what I'm saying. Meaning they know and understand their order. Because they cheat too. But at the end of the day, they know and understand order. They know and understand that the so-called black man can get through and go through any struggle and overcome. See, they see that, but you so-called black women don't see it. All right? And that's also for real, to be honest with you, during the time of Jacob's trouble, they gonna be cleaving to us as well. And guess what? A lot of them are actually Israelites. All right? But let's get this real quick. What's that in Job? Hey, you so-called, not so-called. You Edomites, you so-called white men. Hey, your women don't want y'all. They don't want y'all. What's that? Job, your women shall not cry. It's in Job. Your women shall not cry. Is it the 20th chapter? I think it's the 20th chapter. Let me see. It's in Job. Your women don't care nothing about y'all. Let me see. Oh man, what is it? They shall not lift up a cry. Man, I hadn't heard this in a long time, man. Let me see. They shall not mourn, y'all. Something like that. Let me see. Let me pause it. Let me try this. Damn, what is it?
Lowe's knows. You can find all this.
Hello. Let me see. I gotta get this. Hold on, let me get that. Here it is. The Wadi Halba Shema Shah. Job 27 and 15. It says, those that remain of him, right, that remain of Esau shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep, you see? And his widows shall not weep. So the wives, the women of these Edomites, hey, they're not weeping more than the sound of crying for the Edomite male counterpart, man. All right? You see? They don't care about y'all. Hey, y'all losing power. All right? They like so-called black men. They like Israelite men. They know the Israelite man got the power. All right. Hey, even in captivity, they want this meat. Ain't that like black men, so-called black men, man? All right, straight up. Now check this out, cause y'all, hey, y'all know that little clip. What's that? They squabbling now. Hey, check this out. Cause hey, like my man said, the angry man. Becky, done got tired of y'all. Yeah, tired of you so-called black women. Cause hey, y'all be bashing us, treating us like crap. Check this out. She owning her so-called black man.
Y'all want to know why we like y'all's black men? Because they not y'all's black men. They're not. You don't own shit. And it kind of started, way back in the day. Since we got to go way back there. You know how we were separated and there was some still sneaky stuff going on, right? But as, things evolved, got better. We started to mingle together, and that made a lot of us white and black folk happy. It did. And then we got to mingle together even more, and I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. I just think they liked each other. And you're mad about it? That's crazy.
You see? You see that? Now check out this video. Hold on. Yeah, this the Anton Daniels channel. You can subscribe if you like. It says, "Are white women a black man's piece?" Young guy tells women a black woman almost destroyed his life. Now I was listening to this this morning before camp, and I'm gonna just play Anton's video. I'll put the link in the description box to his channel and Angry Man's channel if you want to subscribe to their channels. Got to post our sources, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you the straight answer. Our peace is Yahweh Shema Shai, the scriptures, the men of the Lord. All right. Now, our women we're all underneath the curses, but our women are a headache, man, as prophesied in the scriptures, Deuteronomy 28 chapter. All right. But as of right now, yeah, a so-called white woman is or should I say, they bring more peace. Now, yeah, they come with their issues too, but all in all, they know how to act, they know how to behave, they know how to not run their mouth, they know how to not belittle us. All right, they know how to not use our kids against us. They know how to not bring up the past. All right, I mean, come on, man. So that jealousy you running your mouth is your fault, as we read in Ecclesiastes 26 and 26. But let's let my man video play. He gonna throw his input up in there. But I'm gonna just let it ride. But I believe that's on TikTok. I don't have TikTok on this phone.
Hey sis, meet me on the.
But listen, guy, she gonna run it down. But I'm gonna just sum it up. A guy, a so-called black man, a young brother, went to college and got engaged to a so-called white woman. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Now check this out.
At this point, I need everybody to meet me on the pier. I need the black women, I need the white women, and I need the black men. This is some serious. I am utterly disturbed by, and I am just tired because I don't understand why there's this major attack on black women.
You see that? No accountability. No accountability for your actions. That's another reason why we don't deal with your black asses.
So, this video...
And even Anton said, he know.
Disturbed by, and I am just tired because I don't understand why there's this major attack on black women. So, this video, if it goes into a part 2, not a problem. I'm about to ram it up. I was in the barbershop today, and it was a young
black male. Come in here, he might have been between that 22 to 24 age group. Very handsome, very, very handsome. So I believe he's might have just been coming back from college or graduating or whatever the case may be, because they were happy to see him when he came in. So he sits down, and so they're just talking, what's going on. And he's giving an update. He's graduated. He's got an engineering degree. Oh my God, I'm over there on the proudness. I'm in the background. I don't know him. I'm just kind of sitting down, listening to what he's saying. So the barber begins to get filled in on him. What's been going on? This and that. And he says, "I'm coming back. I'm getting married." So everybody, great. And I'm so on the side being so nosy and over there like a proud auntie. I don't even know this young man, right?
I can already see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
I can see where it's going.
So they start to kind of converse amongst each other, and they're talking. And so the young man says, "Yeah, I'm having a little problem. It's a lot going on because I'm marrying a white woman, and my family, they're not too happy about it."
Never is.
So the barber and everybody was like, "Oh, well, to each his own," and this, that, and the other. So the barber was just kind of speaking to him, and he said, "Hey, where'd you meet her?" And he said, "Oh, I met her in college." And he was like, "Oh, okay, because, back in the day, you had all the girls. What made you decide that she was the one? Like, what made you want to marry the white girl?"
Y'all letting black women in on black men's conversations inside of the barbershop? Okay. Obviously, y'all haven't been to the barbershop in a while, so I don't have to worry about that, but all right.
White woman, with no disrespect. So, what this young man said after that is what just literally took me out the game. As a black woman, as a black mom, in general. So he says that, he come from, of course, the hood and had a hard knock life, just with one mom and no dad and that same shit. Like, don't nobody I hate the fact that is such a stereotype. We hate it too. But, so he goes off to say that when...
Wait. Mm-hmm. Is it a stereotype or is it his life? Because the stereotypes are rooted in truth. And see, the fact that she's just completely dismissive is one of the reasons why a lot of these guys is no longer listening to anything that y'all got to say in the first place. Mm-hmm. It's not a stereotype in his situation from what he's describing. It is an accurate reflection of what we deal with on a regular basis. Now, maybe not me in particular, so that's not a part of my story, but there are hordes of people. And guess what? There's a ton of single mothers that are raising sons today with no father in the picture, so it's not just a stereotype, it's something real. If y'all want to solve for it, then you need to have a different type of conversation. But to just be discounting exactly what it is that he about to describe, that's exactly what it is. He was raised by a single mother, no father. Mother ain't doing what she's supposed to do. Obviously, that probably created a chaotic environment for him to be able to exist in. He went off to college, seen what good families probably look. I'm just predicting it. Honest to God, I have not seen this video yet. I'm reacting to it in real time. I seen the first 30 seconds of it. I thought it would be an interesting conversation, especially since it's going viral right now. But I'm gonna just play it out and see what happens.
When he went to college, it was a college that was mixed, but more so of a white college. And he meeting up with white friends, and they introduced him to another whole world that he didn't know existed, and the young girl, she became a friend and then introduced him to their family. And when he goes over there, they're all married, the parents is married, and they have a really good home, and they do things together and they communicate. It's just a good energy, a good vibe. And this man said, I never knew this side of life. My life was always loud and chaotic and always disruptive with my family.
That's normal.
So the young man said, he would go over there and they would go on vacations. They would have Sunday dinners. When they had cookouts, there was no fussing, no fight, no arguing. It was just all love and vacations. I was thrown at what this young man was saying in regards to what he seen and what he witnessed being with this young lady and this new side of life. And so he said that, when he seen it, he started thinking about all of the chaos that his life was. It was always baby mama drama and fussing and fighting, and they'll get together as a family and it'll be a fight, and the drunk uncles, the drunk mamas, he was like, my aunt and uncles, they all on welfare and always scheming and always fussing and fighting, cussing, trying to hook up with this dude and that dude, and it's just all these black women, just all that seemed like that's all I was raised up under, that's all I seen, that's all I know. And then I get to the white woman and it's different. And what he said after this is what really broke me. He said, it's like when I came home the last time.
He's seen the truth.
He said, and
difference. Bad
I was in my family's event. It was nothing but chaos. He said the women.
And they get exponentially worse because you don't even realize how bad it is until you see something different, and then you come back and experience it for yourself.
They in house shoes and bonnets, they ghetto acting. He said, and I love them, but I don't love it. And he said, being with my white girlfriend, fiance, and her family, he said, you know what it's like? And this is what got me, ladies.
Peace.
He said, it's like if you're in a crowded room and you're surrounded by chaos and just everything is just chaotic and noisy and loud and disruptive, and you take some headphones and you put the headphones on and you can drown everything out, because when you put the headphones on, it's quiet and it's peace. He said, that's what my fiance is to me and her white family. That whiteness, he said, they're my headphones and they are my peace.
They probably didn't like that in the Bible.
He said, and then black women and my black side of the family, they are the noise.
There you have it right there. Hey, that sums it up. You see? Hey, so you see, these so-called white women know how to treat us so-called black men. These so-called white women, not all, but a decent portion of them know how to treat us, man. All right, now to the women, the hopefully elect women of Israel. Let's get a scripture for y'all, man. Cause see, hey, y'all supposed to act like this, and for the most part, you Israelite women that's in this truth. Hey, you pretty much, that's how you are. Y'all are a peace to the men of the Lord, and Yahweh Shema Shai is going to give y'all a righteous man. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to link y'all up with a righteous man in time to come, and y'all gonna be over the so-called white woman. All right, but to the Israelite women that's in this truth, that's sincerely in this truth, that's humble and meek. Ecclesiastes 26:1. Blessed is the man that has a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. You see? A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. So I just wanted to read that for y'all. So just to let you know that, y'all are always the top women or the men of Yahweh Shema Shai. But let these so-called white women be an example on how you are to act. Claim your Israelite man, be submissive, be quiet, be that peace to him, man. All right, all that nigga stuff out there in the world, Keisha, start Keisha and all this. Don't be hooded and niggerish like them. You see, these women losing, man. Being baddies and all this, that, and the third. You're independent. That ain't the way. That is not the way. But I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom.